Imagine this. One by one, your friends start disappearing, and no one else seems to notice. It all started on a cold October night, much like tonight. My friend Jamie was the first to go missing. We had been chatting on the phone, making plans for the weekend. He hung up abruptly. And then, nothing. No calls returned. No texts replied to. I thought, maybe he's just busy. But when I went to his house, his car was gone, the lights were off, and it felt wrong. I called around, but nobody seemed to have noticed Jamie was gone. His family, nonchalant. His co-workers, clueless. Then, Sarah vanished. We were in the middle of a study session at the library. I went to grab some coffee, and when I came back, her books were scattered on the floor. Her phone was still there, but Sarah was nowhere to be found. The librarian shrugged it off. "Kids these days," she muttered. Next was Mark. We were at a party having a great time. I turned my back for just a second, and when I looked again, he had vanished into thin air. His girlfriend barely blinked. "He's probably just messing around," she said with a nervous laugh. I started feeling like I was going insane. I tried to talk to people, but they looked at me like I was the crazy one. It was as if Jamie, Sarah and Mark had never existed. Their social media profiles disappeared, their names forgotten. Desperate, I dug through old photos, text messages, anything to prove they had been real. But each time I found something, it would vanish right before my eyes, like ink dissolving in water. I went to the police, but they brushed me off. No missing persons reports, they said. No evidence. I was alone, truly alone. Then one night I heard a whisper. "You're next." My heart raced as I looked around, but there was no one there, just shadows dancing on the walls. I realized I might be the only one who can see what's happening. Or maybe I'm the last one left who remembers. Now I'm speaking to you, hoping someone out there believes me. If your friends start disappearing, if people forget they ever existed, don't ignore it. Don't let it slide, because you might be next. Stay safe out there and keep your eyes open, and remember, some stories are not just stories, they're warnings.